Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Common Sense Crypto Channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on QNT. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about QNT. I'm going to start with this. Commercial stablecoin issuance. The banks will use open, interconnected networks as opposed to building their own private stablecoin networks. I don't see any bank building their own private stablecoin network, especially with regulations. Having a stablecoin that settles 24/7 instantly across borders would be a step ahead, said the head economist for digital finance and regulation at ING. The trouble is that in a cross border context, you need to have a lot of parties at the table that all need to agree, including the central banks. Any bank regulated stablecoin needs to be recognized as risk free by the regulators, the supervisory community, the central bank authorities, etc. And that makes this a very complicated process. That's where QNT can come in the future. And the banks, when they get on board into blockchain and they get on board with cross border payments, they want that to be simple. They don't want it to be complicated either. What is QNT? Quant is a blockchain based platform that aims to bring the benefits of distributed ledger technology to businesses and enterprises. It enables the creation of highly secure, decentralized applications with real world use cases. Now, QNT is going to be like the glue that holds everything together in the future. And we're very early still. We beat enterprise to crypto. Think about it like that. But whenever you look at the price of QNT and you feel it's expensive, think about it like this. If you want to invest in everything all at once, just buy some QNT. If you want to invest in the metaverse, QNT. Web3, invest in QNT. You want to invest in transactions and payments inside that new financial system, invest in QNT. It will literally be tied to all of it. QNT is built on the Ethereum blockchain and uses smart contracts to provide a secure and transparent platform for data exchange. It also utilizes advanced cryptography and quantum resilient security measures to protect against attacks. That's going to become very important once the new financial system rolls out. The QNT token is the native cryptocurrency of the Quantum platform. It is used to pay for transaction fees, access platform services, and participate in governance decisions. The total supply of QNT is fixed at 14.8 million, with no new tokens being created. That's why there could be a shortage of QNT in the future. The price by then will be very high, and you'll have to wait for someone to sell their QNT before you can buy any. One of the key features of the Quantum platform is its interoperability with other blockchains and legacy systems. This allows businesses to integrate their existing infrastructure with blockchain technology without the need for extensive re engineering. If an enterprise wants to come on board with blockchain, they want it to be simple and easy. They don't want it to be complicated and they don't want it to be expensive. That's why QNT is such a great network. QNT has already formed partnerships with major players in the finance and technology industries, including Oracle, SIA, and Worldline. These partnerships demonstrate the real world potential of the quantum platform and its ability to drive innovation and change. As the blockchain industry grows and evolves, quantum is very well positioned to be a key player in the space. Its focus on practical real world use cases and its advanced security measures make it an attractive option for businesses and enterprises. Wait until enterprise comes on board into blockchain. It's going to be huge. You're not going to be able to touch these cryptocurrencies cheap ever again. And I feel QNT is very undervalued right now. There was a lot of growth all throughout 2022, yet the price didn't reflect any of that growth, in my opinion. I believe the price is still very suppressed. It should be much higher than where it is right now. Quant Network, the best kept secret for tokenization of real world assets. Quant is the foundation of the blockchain economy. Assets of all kinds, from currencies to carbon credits. Carbon credits is also going to be a massive industry as time goes on, are being tokenized, making their ownership immutable, their provenance traceable, and their use manageable. Our patent pending technology makes this simple, trusted, and future proof. We work with financial institutions and corporates to dramatically reduce their time to market, create new revenue lines, and mitigate risk by delivering enterprise grade solution built with security and compliance front of mind. Founded in 2018, Quant is UK based with a US presence. And again, they want to have it a fast transition as well. They don't want it to take up a lot of time. The HBAR team has some of the deepest connections, especially from Lehman and Mans, but Palo, being on Treasury co-chair and tokenomics committee, fits well within his background in working with SSBs, consortiums, and academias, and of course being a co-founder of QNT. And you see here, Zurich, postdoctoral researcher, Chain of System Design 2009 to 2013. Deutsche Bank, visiting scholar and lead economist, German Federal Bank. P2P Financial Systems founder and chairman 2015 to present. ISO committee member, ISO TC 307. UCL CBT founder and executive director. Quant co-founder of Quant 2017 to 2019. Academic advisor, COVID task force co-founder. That's where you see the value in this crypto. You see the team behind it. Quant made it to financial lit net. Sorry about that. So financial IT. Quant, the blockchain for finance pioneer, has announced its connectivity to Avalanche blockchain via a new release of its Overledger platform. The development is part of Quant's push to make blockchain simple, trusted, and future-proof, allowing firms to launch projects that can work alongside their legacy systems without disruption, as well as across different blockchains. This new release of Overledger, the world's first blockchain agnostic API gateway, encompasses C-Chain, Avalanche's main smart contract chain, opening up another area of functionality for customers. Smart contracts are programs on blockchain that execute the terms of an agreement or contract, helping to automate workflows. That's also very big. And it's nice to see Quant talked about in financial IT. Quant Network, connect everything. This is what I was talking about earlier. If you want to invest in everything all at once, buy QNT. You see it tied to the other blockchains as well. You see it tied to enterprise blockchains, banking APIs, Internet of Things APIs, payment APIs, IFTTT. And it's tied to everything. That's why I said, at the price it's sitting right now, it is still undervalued. Everybody thinks once something hits $100, that's it, it's too expensive, I can't buy it. But when you look at the bigger picture, you want that easy, say 10x, QNT. If you want the 20, 30x for a long-term hold, again, QNT. Cheat sheet for the fourth industrial revolution, digital identities, timeless interoperability, redefining businesses, financial innovations, tech innovations, industry leaders. Study up on these innovations. And you see for QNT, timeless interoperability, ability for technologies to interconnect and cooperate together, bridging the old with the new. That's going to be massive. And again, the fourth industrial revolution's here. If you invest in the right way, you could get financial freedom. But you have to have patience as well. You know, I've been holding XRP since 2018, almost 5 years now. And I learned the patience of a saint. So holding QNT is nothing for me because I know where it's going in the future. That's why I can't stop buying it. Because it's one of those cryptos that I buy now and all of a sudden I get generational wealth. And I may never have to sell any of my QNT in the future. There's going to be passive income opportunities. There's going to be ways to borrow against your crypto. And it's just getting started. Like I said, we're early. We beat enterprise here. We beat the institutional money to crypto. When that comes pouring in, you will literally be too late. You'll be paying a much higher price for QNT. You'll be holding pieces of QNT instead of being a whole coiner. But with that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you watching my videos. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.